State Park. This is late November, almost December. This park is open year-round for lodging and such. Here's some of the trailer camping area. Current route that we're on, we're going to go towards the cabin area, where you can actually rent cabins here year-round. I've actually never had this car here before, so it's kind of neat. Up here, we'll make the right. These are the cabin area here at the park. I've actually stayed out here quite a few times. Definitely, they fairly patrol this area. Well, it looks like the cabins are actually closed off right now. Or whatever this is to the right here. That would have been a campground of some sort. Let's see if they are open year-round. That's what it's odd about it being closed off back there. But I think this site is open here. Now, if there's anybody out, I'm not going to record. But we'll take a look. These are the family cabins over here. Go for a little tour. To the left, I've actually stayed at a cabin down there. But I most recently stayed up here. At the one right beyond here, which we'll actually turn around in. It's a nice place, fairly inexpensive rentals, which is nice. They're heated, have electricity, shower, bathroom. Don't have Wi-Fi or anything like that, but I mean, that kind of defeats the whole purpose of the cabins. They all look the same, so I'm not going to bother. Plus, it goes to gravel down there, and I don't want to go in any more gravel than I had to. The lake is actually right here to the right. This whole thing goes for a loop. We'll go down and get a shot of the lake from this side, but I'm not going to go all the way down because there are camp sites that are just exposed. So just out of privacy reasons, I'm not going to go down there. But we'll see if you can see any of the lake from here. We'll turn around down by the fishing dock here. The lake is going to be off to the left here. Actually did some fishing here last year. There we go. There's some folks walking. But there's the lake right off in the distance. And we'll turn around here. Little marsh area there. A little bumpy. Kind of bored today of making a couple videos. I'm gonna stack a couple videos here for the channel, and I figured, you know what, I'll take a little drive. The car has been cooped up because we've had some snow and a lot of salt. They dumped a whole bunch of salt on us here, and we just had 2 days of heavy rain, so I feel more comfortable driving it because most of the salt has been washed off the road. Sorry if the windshield's a little dirty, but I didn't fully plan all this out. I went to go put a few dollars in gas in it, and I'm like, this car really needs driven. One thing led to another, and here we are. I haven't been on a nice little drive like this in quite a while, especially in this car. When I was out here back in September, I had taken the K5 just for the prices in gas and the fact that I knew I was going to be driving around a lot while I was out here. I didn't want to, I would have never financially recovered from this. I'm trying to think of what that's from. And this is going to go around the other side of the lake here. I like coming in this end of Keystone. There is a main entrance, a little more grand, but I've always, most of the time I've been out here, I've been staying at those cabins. So I know this way a little bit better because I've gone this way quite a few times. So I go this way a lot more. The other side's closer to the beach, which I don't, the other side's closer to the beach, but I don't typically go to the beach. I go fishing. And this is the side that you can do a lot of fishing from. As you can see from like the parking lot here to the right, that is, there's a bunch of tables to the right by the lake that you can go down and fish from, which is pretty nice. Guy out walking his dog, cute little doggy. So you can see it's fairly active even here in November with people out walking. I mean, it's a lot more active in the summertime, people out here fishing. There's a cool little store down here where you can get firewood and such. They have like an honor system, which is pretty nice for if you're staying at night. I wish I'd have known that from the beginning. But you can buy it. They basically have a crate and you fill up the crate with firewood, and that's the amount you get for, how much you can fit. Basically, there's no limit. One load, as much as you can get, and it's connected to a rope. We're going to turn here so you can actually see the lake. So there's the lake down there. Hopefully this isn't too bouncy for you. Very pretty. Sun shining. Ooh, big dip. Look at that. Get out and get you a shot outside. So this is a lake at the park. Very pretty. The Olds made the little trip out here. Down there's a little bathroom spot. Hopefully it's not too shaky for you, but I got you some outside clip. We're gonna go down to the other side down here. There's the other side here, just a nice little view. Yeah, that's a boat ramp, but there's parking down here, so we'll swing down. Get you a nice view down here. Ooh, be a bad spot to lose brakes, would it not? You can see down here's the boat ramp. I guess it does swing all the way down, so it's a nice pretty view. off into the lake. This is reserved for the handicap boat parking, but you can see it's pretty nice. They even have an electric car charger up here, which is interesting. I guess they're trying to adapt to the folks that have electric cars. It would be very, I guess you'd have to charge your car. It's all gravel and very potholed. I'm not particularly trying to completely cover this car in gunk. But as you can see down here, got another angle of the lake here. Very peaceful place. I think these guys are some workers that are enjoying their lunch break here. But as you can see, it's a pretty nice view of the lake from here. This is where I come down to fish. Yeah, they're gonna make a nice little tour-ish. I'm not gonna go the whole way through the park. I just more or less wanted to make a little drive and get a nice view of the lake here. But the lake does continue all the way down the road here, down to the main park buildings. This is kind of a back end of the park per se. If you keep going down, you'll get down to the beach. Well, I mean, I guess we've come this far, right? It's always fun doing these kinds of driving videos and such, and driving in general when you're in a classic. I mean, some might fully consider this a classic as it's an 83, but you know, it's 40 years old this year, or going to be 40 years old this year, I should say. So I mean, it's not getting any younger. It's kind of a cool view, so I'm actually kind of glad I did bring it through here. There are some houses here at this part in the park. I guess it actually took us out to the main road, so it has the other side of the park closed. I just now realized that. Oh, squirrel. Oh, did I get him? Did I get him? No. Okay. Whew. I was kind of forced into that. But yeah. I mean, we're going to turn around here, because I don't want to go this way. So they have the other side of the park would be up that road there, but it's not very easy to turn around on, especially in a boat like this. That's why I'm kind of limiting where I'm going. Fitting that this was on the boat ramp, right? So yeah, they don't let us in the other side of the park apparently at this time of the year, or maybe from the main road only. I'm not sure. But yeah, I figured I'd bring you along for a little driving video here. I'm probably going to do another time lapse coming from New Alex, at least into Delmont if I can, as long as the battery holds up. So I figured that could be interesting. I don't know how all this is coming out yet, because I don't know how much shaking there's going to be in the video. But I figured I'd make it anyways and see how it turned out. If I'm talking to myself, I'm talking to myself. Alright, well, thanks for watching. I'm going to start the time lapse here in a moment. Kind of glad I came in this side, because I would not have been able to get to any of this if I came in the other side. Alright, thanks for watching. I'm sure there'll be a closing.